Hey everybody on YouTube, this is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Today we're working on our Cartrivision machine. We posted one earlier about getting all the motors working. Now comes the daunting task of freeing up some of the frozen up parts that's on this unit. Gears, mechanisms that go up and down on the scanner, stuff like that. As you can see, I got the video head cover in place. I got the video head upper head on, drum on, and you can see I installed the head brushes. That's all done. So we got that all installed today, and went out and bought special bolts, nicer bolts than the ones that there was, even better bolts on the actual disc, spinning disc, to make everything nice and snug and all that type of stuff. While I'm working on this machine, I want to point out something. One of the biggest problems with this machine is this capstan roller pin adjustment. This roller mounts on this pin. It goes up and down as the machine loads. Well, this is out of aluminum, made out of aluminum casting that's pressed onto a metal pin, and the aluminum always gets really hard and locks up on these pins, and it doesn't. They get to the point where they don't even move. Well, you got to get in there and you actually got to free it up using some WD-40, and you got to free that, you got to get oil in between the actual aluminum that wraps around the pin itself where it slides on with a C-clip, and you got to work it out with your fingers, work it really hard getting it to loosen up, because it's very important that this roller engages as the machine loads. So this is a real big problem with the Cartrivision, is the actual mechanism that the roller mounts onto. And it's also mounted onto, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a C-clip that goes right onto that, and it slides onto like a metal pin. Well, the aluminum, at the time when they used to press aluminum onto these metal pins on these VCRs, they would seize up and get real hard, and they just wouldn't move after they sat for a while. One of the biggest problems with these machines. So we're freeing that up with some WD-40. I've been messing with it up and down, trying to break it loose, because I don't want there to be any hassle when this machine tries to load. But, you know, I was in the back doing all the lubrication on it, but it seems like the biggest problem is going to be in the front of this unit. But we're, you know, tying up some things. You want to get it all freed up and get the loading mechanism loading properly and smoothly without it being snagging and grabbing because the grease is too hard or it's stuck in place. That's one of the biggest problems right there, is the capstan mechanism pin that actually holds the roller that engages your capstan motor spindle. When that gets seizes up because of the aluminum pressing onto a metal pin, it's a big problem. This is something that most people wouldn't understand about these machines, but you have to loosen it up by hand. Got to get oil in there, because you got to get that aluminum moving around a little bit on that pin, because it kind of bonds to each other. But anyways, we're making some very good progress on this. Thought you guys would like to see another update, so I hope you enjoy this video.